Napoleon Bonaparte was born on August 15, 1769, in Ajaccio, Corsica, which was then a French territory. His childhood was marked by several key factors that influenced his later life and career. Napoleon came from a relatively modest noble family of Italian descent. His father, Carlo Bonaparte, was a lawyer who served as Corsica's representative to the court of Louis XVI. His mother, Letizia Ramolino, came from a prominent Corsican family. As a child, Napoleon received his early education in France, primarily in military schools. His family sent him to mainland France at the age of 9 to be educated at the Royal Military School of Brienne-le-Château. His time there exposed him to French culture and language, which played a crucial role in his later career. Despite being intelligent and ambitious, Napoleon was often isolated during his childhood due to his Corsican background and relatively humble origins compared to his aristocratic peers. This sense of being an outsider likely fueled his ambition to rise above his circumstances and achieve greatness. One of the pivotal moments of Napoleon's early adulthood came with his command of the French army during the Italian campaigns 1796 to 1797. His victories in battles such as Lodi, Arcole, and Rivoli not only showcased his military genius but also expanded French territory and enhanced his reputation as a brilliant commander. During this period, Napoleon also displayed political acumen, forging alliances and negotiating treaties to advance French interests. In 1799, he returned to France and, in a bold move, staged a coup d'état, overthrowing the Directory and establishing the consulate with himself as first consul, effectively becoming the de facto ruler of France. As first consul, Napoleon initiated sweeping changes aimed at consolidating his power and modernizing France. He implemented the Napoleonic Code, a comprehensive legal system that standardized laws across the country, promoted equality before the law, and protected property rights. The code also restricted individual liberties to some extent, reflecting Napoleon's authoritarian tendencies. Economically, Napoleon enacted reforms to stabilize the French economy and promote industrialization. He centralized government administration, established the Bank of France, and introduced measures to encourage investment and infrastructure development. These reforms helped strengthen the French state and lay the groundwork for its future expansion. In 1804, Napoleon took a bold step and declared himself Emperor of the French, signaling the establishment of the First French Empire. This move cemented his authority and elevated him to a position of unprecedented power within France. Internationally, Napoleon pursued an aggressive foreign policy aimed at expanding French territory and influence across Europe. He waged a series of military campaigns, often referred to as the Napoleonic Wars, against various coalitions of European powers. Napoleon's military successes were remarkable and included victories in battles such as Austerlitz, Jena-Austerlitz, and Wagram. These triumphs allowed him to annex territories and establish client states throughout Europe, effectively redrawing the map of the continent. However, Napoleon's ambitions ultimately led to his downfall. His ill-fated invasion of Russia in 1812, followed by defeats at the hands of Allied forces, including the Battle of Leipzig in 1813 and the Battle of Waterloo in 1815, marked the beginning of his decline. In 1814, Napoleon was forced to abdicate the throne and was exiled to the island of Elba. However, he escaped from Elba the following year and briefly returned to power during the 100 Days, only to suffer a final defeat at Waterloo. He was then exiled to the remote island of St. Helena, where he spent the remainder of his life in confinement until his death in 1821. Thank you for watching.